Day. Number one, President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump visited Capitol Hill last night to pay their respects to former President George H.W. Bush, the 41st president, currently lying in state at the Capitol Rotunda. Mr. Bush's body will stay there until his funeral at the National Cathedral tomorrow morning. The rotunda is open to the public.
Number two, earlier in the day, Mr. Trump was touting the new ceasefire in the White House's trade war with China. The president described the agreement as a big leap forward, but its parameters still remain unclear. The U.S. will delay new tariffs on Chinese goods for 90 days.
Number three, in new this half hour, Congress expected to pass a 2-week funding bill to avoid a government shutdown. The stopgap measure keeps the government open through December 21st. Congressional leaders introduced the bill so they could spend time honoring President George H.W. Bush this week.
And number four, in new this half hour, the Israeli military says it has launched an operation meant to, quote, expose and thwart, unquote, tunnels built by the militant Hezbollah group and stretching from Lebanon into northern Israel. The military says the tunnels are not operational and that its work to expose them, which began on Tuesday, was taking place in the Israeli territory, rather.
Number five, the cause of a fatal bus crash in Arkansas still under investigation this morning. One boy was killed, dozens of others hurt in that crash early Monday morning. The charter bus was carrying a youth football team returning home to Memphis, Tennessee from a game in Dallas. The bus veered off an interstate highway and tumbled down an embankment.
And number six, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says it appears the number of cases of that polio-like illness called acute flaccid myelitis has peaked for the year. In its weekly update on this disease, the CDC says there have been 134 confirmed cases in 33 states this year. That's up 18 from last week.
And number seven, not a bad start this morning. Temperatures into the lower 30s. It does feel more like the mid 20s, and some snow flurries aren't too far behind.